Welcome to Formula Automations demo. In this example, we're going to see how we can use the Formula Automations app in order to assign a specific user whenever something happens. In this example, we're planning a budget, and the automation that we want to create is whenever we see that the actual budget spent is bigger than the budget allowed, then we want the approver to be assigned in here. So let's say that in my case, Shane Rose is the approver. In order to use the person column functionality in a formula, we need to first discover what is the user ID of each user and then insert it in the formula. How can we find out the user ID? Very simple. You can go to search everything and search for Shane Rose, the name of the person. Click on people. Open up the user. You can also open it from the admin section. And now you have in the URL the ID of the user. Let's copy it because we're gonna need to use it in our formula. Now let's add a formula column. We always recommend creating the formula first on the column and then copying it into your automation. With the formula column, you can use the formula builder and you can use the resources like the name of the column, functions, and more. So now that we know the ID of the user, let's start creating the formula. We can even use the formula builder and create a formula that brings back this result of the user ID only if actual spent is bigger than budgeted. And now in a few seconds, the AI formula builder will create this formula and paste it in here. Let's set the formula and make sure that it brings me the right result. So we can see that this actual spend is bigger than the budget. So we can see the ID in here. Great. So now we know that it works. We can copy the formula and we can go to the integration and search for the formula recipe. You can use all these static automations. And of course, you can also use the custom automation. So let's go ahead and select this one. When column changes, run this formula, write results on this column. So I'm going to select the actual spend. When it changes, run this formula and write the results on the approver, my people column. So now let's test it out. I'm going to add a new task and the budget will be 1,000 and the actual spend will be 11,000. And we can see here the formula gives me the user ID and Shane was assigned as the approver and now he will get a notification. So this is an example of how you can assign a person using the formula automation. And now that we've done it, we don't need the formula column, so we can delete it. And the automation, of course, will continue to work. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and the PickApps team would love to help you.